the Singapore group stage. So there are the results on your screens. First and foremost, no team has guaranteed a first place finish yet. Because of the fact that there are so many tiebreaker scenarios, we were initially going to run through them with you, but there's so many, it's a bit difficult to keep up. So what we're going to do is explain what happens in the event of a tiebreaker. So if we have a three-way tie tomorrow between any three teams in either group, a single round robin will be played. If the teams are still tied after that round robin, there will be a single elimination bracket where whoever won a game in the round robin tiebreaker would get a bye, and the remaining two teams would play that single match to determine who would play the team that got the bye, meaning a total of 5 additional games. In the event of a four-way tie, which is likely, the teams will be randomly drawn into a single elimination bracket. The winners of the first round in the bracket will then face off in a final match, obviously the winner of that match gaining the top seed into quarterfinals, while the loser of that match will take the bottom seed in the quarterfinals. That's in the event of tiebreakers. There are 6 games tomorrow to determine just how many we have. There are European teams in this matchup, meaning tiebreakers are very likely.
Yeah, point of clarification on the three-way tie, by the way, is the team that won the fastest is the one that gets the bye there. Obviously, if it's 2-0, 1-1, 0-2 in the round robin, you've got the automatic seeding. 1-1 down the line, the fastest win is the one that gets the bye, and then the other two play in to get that the ranking.
Seeing what we've seen from today's game, seeing Fnatic deliver, seeing Alliance really step up, taking down both Cloud9 and Najin Shield. Are we expecting tiebreakers, Monty? I mean, your rose-tinted goggles, do you think we're going to see a few?
Probably in Group C, or maybe in Group C, probably not in Group D would be my anticipation.
Well, we'll have to see. Let's take a look at those 6 matches that will be coming your way tomorrow with those possible tiebreakers that we've mentioned in mind. So the day gets underway with Kaboom taking to the Rift against Cloud9. After that, North American squad LMQ will challenge Samsung Blue, followed by Kaboom once more, returning to the Rift against Europe's Alliance. There is a lot of games tomorrow. They will begin Sunday morning at 8 AM Central European Summertime, which is 11 PM in the Pacific time zone. And I think just before we actually end off, I do want to add just a couple minutes just to talk about today's games, because I think they deserve just a little bit extra kick. I mean, Fnatic losing to OMG dramatically, Alliance beating Cloud9, Fnatic, bouncing back to decimate LMQ. Prolly, what was your favorite moment of today's games?
Just the reinstitution that EU mids are really freaking strong. I really like having those kind of like idols out there and seeing like Peke and Froggen do their thing again and like putting themselves as this is what we can do. It's really nice to see that.
Monte Cristo, what stands out in your mind?
I think it's really fun that we had kind of one day in this group that was all about North America, and then now we have this day that's like really all about Europe, and it's now just coming down to the wire as a result. So can these European teams keep up these hot streaks, or will NA bounce back just like Europe did into kind of the second and third days?
I want to bounce off Double Lift. Do you feel that EU teams have a higher skill and team ceiling than North American teams based on what we've seen so far?
Based on what I've seen so far, yeah, actually. I changed my mind because the first day, NA teams were 4-0. I was on that hype train. But now I've seen Alliance and Fnatic, they really adapt so quickly, day to day. And today, it just really impressed me.
Now, Freak, is it a consistency issue that's going to be the only thing holding EU back?
Consistency was definitely a big thing. I mean, Fnatic, their best versus their worst was so far different. I mean, very much night and day. But to me, my favorite moment actually was sitting here on the desk with you guys and also Crepo and Crumbs. But like, the fact that we're like, oh my god, he didn't ult the Nexus, no, oh no, SOAS, oh my god, one hit, like, that's amazing, right? Like, I didn't get to watch the XPK backdoor a year and a half ago with people around to like high five when stuff happened, and similarly, like all those shook gangs, it was like, it's nice having people to yell with. Yeah. Like, if you guys aren't watching League of Legends with friends, do so. I don't care if it's like on Skype or if you're doing it like at a bar or something. It's a really fun social game to watch.
I completely agree. I was screaming. Crepo legitimately broke the chair that we are sitting on because he jumped up and snapped it. Anyways, that does it for today. I think today has been the single most incredible day of League of Legends in an extremely long time. I cannot wait for tomorrow's matches. I'd like to thank all of our guest analysts as well as all of you guys for joining us on this incredible day and tuning in. So from myself, the entire World's Broadcast team, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you tomorrow or tonight or whenever it is that those bloody minions spawn. Cheers, guys.